So Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Mahashaya wrote this beautiful book, Sri Caitanya Bhagavata. So let us sing two verses from Sri Caitanya Charitamrita, glorifying Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur. Krishna Lila Bhagavate In Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Vyasdev has written Krishna Lila. Krishna Lila Bhagavate Kahe Veda Vyas, and Chaitanya Lila Vyas Vrindavan Das. And the Vyasdev of Chaitanya Lila Gaur Lila is Shri Vrindavan Das. Did a human being write Chaitanya Bhagavat? Manusha rachite nahi aise grantha dhanya Vrindavana dhamma mukhe bhakta ki chaitanya Oh manusha rachite nahi aise grantha dhanya Vrindavana dhamma mukhe bhakta ki chaitanya Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya Jaya Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, no ordinary mortal human being has written Sri Caitanya Bhagavata. From the pen of Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur, Lord Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu himself has given Sri Caitanya Bhagavata. So from Sri Caitanya Bhagavata of Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Mahashaya, who is the Vyasadeva of Gaur Leela, from the Adi Khanda, chapter 17, let us hear about the pastimes of Sri Ishwar Puri. Jaya Jaya Shri Gaura Sundara Maheshwara Jaya Jaya Shri Gaura Sundara Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is saying all glories to Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, who is very beautiful and he is the Supreme Lord, Maheshwar. And all glories to Sri Nityananda Prabhu, who is very, very dear to Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu and whose body is also eternal. Their bodies are spiritual, not material. So on your left side is the text number, the verse number from Sri Caitanya Bhagavata, and then on the right side will be the verse. Jaya Jaya Sarva Vaishnava Jaya Jaya Sarva Vaishnava Gadadhara Prabhu Sarvati Bhakta Vrindavan Thakur is saying all glories to Gaur Nitai, who are the Pranadhan, they are the life and soul of all the devotees. Are Gaur Nitai your life and soul? Srila Vrindavan Thakur is praying, my dear Gaur Nitai, Kripa Drishte Kara Prabhu Sarva Jivetran. Please cast your merciful glance on all the devotees. Haribol. Haribol. Prabhu se avishta hari Prabhu se avishta hari Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu as Nimai Pandita was completely immersed in material academic pursuits and he became the greatest scholar of his time. Everyone respected him in Navadvip. He had no time for anything else. Every day he carried in his hand a book. And who was that book? Sri Saraswati Devi herself. He was carrying. Yesterday we saw. Seeing, Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu saw that seeing me as a mundane scholar, dry academic scholar, the devotees are very sad. Bhakta Sabha Dukha Paye. All the devotees are very sad that I am simply a scholar. I am not a devotee. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu said, I have to change some things now. Niravadhi Vaishnava Savere Dushkarani Dakari Bhule Kaha So two things are happening. First, Nimai Pandit was seeing that all the devotees are extremely heartbroken to see me as just a mundane academic scholar, number one. And second thing that Nimai Pandit was observing is all the non-devotees, all the atheists, all the materialistic people, they are mocking and making fun of the minority devotees. The devotees were just handful in Navadvip at that time. And majority people were materialistic, proud. And they were making fun of the devotees. And Nimai was watching these two things. What is the first thing? Devotees are sad that I am just a dry academic scholar. And number two? Non-devotees were making fun and ridiculing the devotees. And constantly, Niravadhi Vaishnava Samere Dushtagane Ninda Kari. Constantly they were making fun of the devotees. And Nimai was noticing this. And Nimai said, for these two reasons, I will change things around now. Chitte ichha hai na atma parasha karite. Abhi vena ve api gaya Shri Nimai Pandit, feeling compassion for the devotees who have been ridiculed and criticized, he said, now I will start a new chapter in my Leela. And that chapter will begin in Gaya. Haribol. It is a very holy place in North India. Shastra Vidhi Mata Shraddha Karmadhikariya Yatra Kari Parila Aneka Shishtaraya. Nimai Pandit decided, I must do Shraddha for my father, and the best place to do Shraddha is Gaya. So I will go Aneka Shishyalaya. He took many of his disciples. Yesterday we saw, he never walked alone on the road. Always he was surrounded by his students, his chelas. And when someone would ask question, Nimai never had to answer. His students would answer for him. Actually, Ishwar Puri asked, who are you? What do you teach? What book are you carrying? Where do you live? The students replied, he is our teacher, Professor Nimai Pandit. So Nimai, even for Shraddha, he did not go alone. He had his such loyal following he had. They went with him. So Nimai went with his loyal followers to Gaya on the pretext of doing Shraddha for his father. But before going, Nimai Pandit, Jananira Agyalai Mahaharsamani Oh, Charinena Mahaprabhu Jananira Agyalai. Nimai Pandit, like a very good son, he took permission from his mother. Oh, Mother Shachi Devi, may I please go to Gaya to perform the Shraddha ceremony for my beloved father. And Shachi Mata was so happy that her departed husband would be the recipient of the Shraddha worship by Nimai in Gaya. So she gave permission, and then with great joy, Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu went to Gaya, which is a very holy place because there permanently there are the footprints of Lord Gadadhar. Sarva Desha Grama Kari Punyati Samaya Caranamrita Lagaya Dekute Vishaya. So Vrindavan Thakur says going to Gaya was just a pretext. Actually, Nimai wanted to make all of North India a holy place by traveling through North India. Tirthi Kurvanti, Tirthani. And he wanted to place his auspicious lotus feet in all the places in North India. Later on, he's going to do that in South India. Now, our Nimai Pandit lived in West Bengal, in Navadvip, and to walk from there with no other conveyance, just you have to walk on foot all the way to Gaya. It's a long trek, long walk. It took many days. And Nimai with his friends was traveling. They were all young teenagers. They were traveling. How many of you would like to go on Gaya with Nimai? So let's go! Let's follow Nimai Pandit to Gaya. Can we? Very good. So we are going to with Nimai Pandit to Gaya, and suddenly one day, it takes many days to walk from West Bengal to Gaya. Gaya is in Bihar, I believe. Yes. Junction of Nepal and India. So as Nimai is going, on one particular day during the travels, Jwara means fever. Nimai developed high fever. And nobody knew what to do. There was no urgent care, there was no 911. And Nimai had high fever and they have been traveling for many days. Prakrita lokera kaya loka shiksha dikhaite So Vrindavan Thakur says, even though Sri Nimai is Vaikuntha Ishwar, he is the Lord of Vaikuntha, he is the Lord of all the pure devotees, Nitya Siddhas in Vaikuntha, but still, Loka Shiksha ite, to teach people in general, Nimai manifested the pastime of getting fever. Madhya Pathe Jwara Prakashena Shishagara Harirena Chikita Nimai Pandit was the Yatra leader. Others were his students. And the Yatra leader has fallen sick, that too right in the middle of the journey. When they were halfway to Gaya, Nimai developed very high fever. So naturally all the students who were dependent on him, they were very worried. Chintit, they became very worried. What is going to happen now? Many of the students, they went and they got doctors, vaidyas, and they did many upchar, many treatments on Nimai. But because of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu's own desire, none of the treatments worked. The fever persisted. He continued to have high fever. Tabe Prabhu Vyavastila Aukada Apani Sarva Dukha Khandevitra Padodasamani. Then our Nimai Pandit in his typical style, he said, all of you students, you are fools. You are depending on all these doctors for medicine. I am Pandit. I will tell you what is the best medicine for my fever. Yes, Gurudev, please tell us. And Nimai said that the best medicine is the water that has washed the lotus feet of the devotees. To this verse, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada writes that the word Vipra means devotee. And that Sri Vrindavan Thakur explains in the subsequent verses also. It's not just some Jati Brahmins that they're talking about. They're talking about devotees here. The water that has washed the lotus feet of the devotees, that is the treatment for all ailments, Nimai is saying. Sarva dukkha khande vipra padulaka pani. By drinking the water that has washed the lotus feet of the devotees. Vipra padodamera mahima bhujarite Panakari reva prabhu amane The Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada explains that because Nimai has not manifested himself as a devotee yet, he is saying, bring me Vipra Padadaka. Bring me the water that has washed the lotus feet of Brahmanas, because he has not manifested himself as a devotee yet. That's why. And to teach the world the power of the water that has washed the lotus feet of the devotees, Nimai performed this pastime. He is giving the first spiritual lesson to his students who until now had only been taught material academic lessons. Now first time he is giving them transcendental knowledge. He is saying there is a lot of power in the Caranamrita of the devotees. So go in this village and whatever devotee brahmanas you find, wash their feet and bring that water for me. And then he drank that water. Nimai drank the water that had washed the lotus feet of the devotees. This is the beginning of Nimai's manifesting himself as the greatest devotee this world has ever seen. Haribo.
Haribo.
Viprapado Pana Kariya Ishwara. Oh, Sri Caitanya You might say, put a thermometer. 105 degree Fahrenheit. Give me Charanamrita. Good. Nimai drank Charanamrita. 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Immediately the fever went away. Saying Shane means that moment when he drank Charanamrita, Susto Hela, he became healthy, Ara Nahi Jwar, and there was no more fever. Haribo! Bhakta Pada Dhuriyara, Bhakta Pada Jala. Bhakta Bhukta Amaketa, Kina Mahabala. Eta Hana Rakya Pada, Bhavini Kahana Avashya Rakya, Bhavina Ishvara. This is the verse number 25, where Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur tells us that what was being referred to as Vipra Padodaka, water of the Brahmanas, is actually water of the lotus feet of the devotees. So Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is saying, Sri Nimai Pandit wants to teach the world, Je Tahana Dasya Pada Bhave Nirantar. Those people, the Brahmanas, who are always considering themselves as servants of the lotus feet of Krishna, Krishna Tahana Avashya Dasya Karena Ishwar. Ishwar Krishna wants to show the world that I am Aham Bhakta Paradhin. I am dependent on my devotees are dependent on me, and I am dependent on my devotees. Now is it clear? The word Dasya is used here. Ataiva Namatana Sevaka Vatsala Apane Hariya Bharayena Vidyamala. So Vrindavan Thakur says, because Nimai drank the water that had washed the lotus feet of his own devotees, he is called Sevak Vatsal. Haribol.
Haribo.
So Krishna is Sevak Vatsal. He is Bhakta Vatsal. Haribol. And we have to become Acharya Sevak. Haribol. Krishna is Acharyas are serving Krishna, Krishna is serving the Acharyas, so we should serve the Acharyas. Therefore, Krishna's name is Sevaka Vatsal, one who loves his devotees. And it is Krishna's nature that he himself loses. Apane Hariya. He himself loses and Badahe Bhritya Bal. And he shows that my devotees are more powerful. Kids. Ratna Radhika Mataji will give you special Mahaprasad sweets of Radha Golokananda. If you give me one example where Krishna accepts defeat to show that my devotee is more powerful than me. Apane Hariya Badayena Bhritya Bal. Okay, all three of you can answer. One by one. Okay, go. Both of you.
When Krishna got himself tired
Haribol! When Krishna tried to outrun Mother Yashoda. When Mother Yashoda ran with greater speed and caught Krishna. So Krishna is saying, my devotee is a faster runner than me. Haribol. Yes, beta. Yes.
when Prahlada was praying to Krishna and was very mad at him.
Mahava, mercy. Very beautiful example. What's your name, beta? Tejasvi. And what's your name, both of you? Okay. And your name? Tanmay. Beautiful examples. He said that Prahlad Maharaj said that yes, God is there in the pillar. So Narasimhadev appeared from that pillar to show how obedient he is to his devotee and then killed Hiranyakashipu. Wonderful. Andika. Haribol. Ambika is saying that Lord Ramchandra himself required a bridge to be constructed to cross the ocean, but his devotee Hanuman in one jump. Yes, Arav.
Yesterday when Mahaprabhu
I got the grammar wrong in the retreat.
Yes, yesterday also, when Mahaprabhu made a mistake and Ishwarpuri character persisted. Very wonderful. So in this way, can I give one more example? How about something in Mahabharat war? Yes, Shama?
So I was just saying how Caranamrita Mahaprabhu accepted defeat from Sri Caitanya Bhagavata, but he broke the danda.
Nitai broke the sannyas danda of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu was dandaless after that. Very nice. From Mahabharat, an example? Yes. So Manohar Gopal Prabhu and Sudevi Goswami both have. I hope there is no communication between. Okay, yes, both of you can go. Sudevi Goswami, example. I think there is some on Valentine's Day. There is some heart-to-heart connection. Very good. Yes, Bhishma Dev. Snadakari Pittadeva Kariya Achara Soya Petra Vishahila Shikari Mandana. Our Nimai Shachinandan, he arrives in Gaya with his students. First he goes to the various kunds there, he takes his bath, and then he starts worshipping his ancestors. Brahma kunde aati prabhu karibe nasana. Brahma kunde aati prabhu karibe nasana. Yadojita karya pitra derena samana. Yadojita karya pitra derena samana. Sri Shachinandan Gaurahari came to Gaya. He took bath in Brahma Kund. And then Yathochit means as was the tradition, as was appropriate, he performed puja for the ancestors, the departed ancestors, Pitra, and also the Devatas. Vipragana Vediyache Shikarana Sthane. Vipragana Vediyache Shikarana Sthane. Shikarane Mala Jena Devula Pramana. All the Vipras, all the devotees, the Brahmanas, they were performing different worship to the lotus feet of Lord Gadadhara, Lord Vishnu, that are present at Gaya. How many of us have been to Gaya? I have never been. Prabhu Manohar Gopal, Hare Krishna. For your father, Hare Krishna. So, there are you've had darshan of lotus feet, Hare Krishna. So, when Nimai Pandita went to have darshan of the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu, Lord Gadadhara, the Brahmanas were performing different forms of worship in that temple of the lotus feet. Deula means Deud in Marathi, Deud means Mandir. In the temple, they were performing worship of the lotus feet. Sri Charana, they were worshipping the lotus feet. How the Brahmanas, devotees were worshipping the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu in Gaya? Gandha Pushpa Dhupa Shipa Vakra Alankara. Gandha Pushpa Dhupa Shipa Vakra Alankara. Tata Padi Ache Dekha Dhokha Alankara. It was the most opulent worship of the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu with all the articles. We do the Shodasopachar, the 16 articles, everything was being offered to the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. Incense, flowers, ghee lamp, everything. Different clothes, shringar. Chaturdi ke divya rupa dhari pravana. Oh, Kari Krishna, Pada Padma Prabhava In the temple of the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu, on all the four directions, the Brahmanas were standing and they were speaking beautiful prayers glorifying the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. And Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is going to tell us what prayers the Brahmanas were reciting. Would you like to know? These are prayers being offered in Gaya to the lotus feet of Lord Gadadhar, and Nimai Pandita is listening with great satisfaction. Kashinath Hridaye Dharila Charana. Oye Charana Dhiravadhi Lakshmi Rajivana. Brahmanas are praying that Kashinath, who is Kashinath? Lord Shiva, whose special festival we are going to celebrate tomorrow. Very good. So Kashinath, Lord Shiva, holds these lotus feet of Lord Vishnu on his heart, Hridaya. And these lotus feet, they are the life and soul of Mother Lakshmi. Je Charana Niravadhi Lakshmi Rajivana. Lakshmi is always performing which of the 9 limbs of Bhakti? She is worshipping the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. What about another Mahajan, Bali Maharaj? Bali Shire Avirbhava Hridaya Charana. Oh, Sri Caitanya Bhagavata. The Brahmanas at Gaya are praying that these were the lotus feet that were placed on the head of Mahajan Bali Maharaj. And only those who are very fortunate will get to come to Gaya and have darshan of these lotus feet. Haribol. And we are also having darshan by the mercy of Srimad Vrindavan Das Thakur and all acharyas through sound vibration. Our acharyas say that when we read scriptures like Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Sri Caitanya Charitamrita, Sri Caitanya Bhagavata, Sri Brahma Samhita, the Leela, the pastimes, they are manifesting in sound vibration form. So pastimes can manifest in person, Prakrit Leela and Prakat Leela, and pastimes can manifest through kham, through ether. So when the pastimes are narrated, the pastimes are actually happening in kham, in ether, in sound vibration. You see there are different 5 elements: Bhumi, Rapo, Nalo, Vayu, Kham, earth, water, fire, air, ether. The quality of ether is sound, Shabda, Sparsha, Rup, Rasagandha. So when a devotee like Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is describing pastimes, all of us on Valentine's Day 2026 are actually in Gaya with Nimai Pandita and Sri Ishwar Puri in sound vibration form. All we have to do is just keep our ears open and Pibata Bhagavatam Rasam. Just drink it through the ears. Karanamrita. Haribol. Tila dekho je charana bhava kaise matra. Yama karana harena adhikar matra. The Brahmanas are further glorifying the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. They are saying, even if for a half a moment one meditates and in their mind they bring the lotus feet of Shri Shri Radha Golokananda. Let's close our eyes and in our mind's eye, let us visualize the lotus feet of Shri Shri Radha Golokananda. Can we do that? Haribol. Shri Shri Radha Golokananda ki Jai. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur says, even if for half a moment a person brings within their mind the lotus feet of Krishna or Lord Vishnu, that person will never be subjected to the Yamdutas. Haribol. Yama Tara Nahayana Adhikar Patra. Yamaraj will have no adhikar, no control, no influence on that person. Haribol. Yogeshwara Sabara Durla Bhageshwara. The Brahmanas are saying that those lotus feet that the yogis are trying very hard, practicing yam, niyam, asan, pranayam, just to capture those lotus feet. And those lotus feet are right in front of you. The Brahmanas are saying, you are so bhagyavan, you are so fortunate that those lotus feet which the yogis are trying to capture in their mind, they are right in front of you. Just open your eyes and look. Haribol. Behold the beautiful lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. Je charane bhagirati hari ram prakasha. Niravati hridayena khargavena. The Brahmanas are praying that Bhagirathi Ganga manifested from these lotus feet. The pure devotees, even for a moment, never let these lotus feet go out of their mind. They are always remembering this lotus feet. That is the glory of the lotus feet. Ananta Shayaya Adi Devaraya When the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu touch Lord Anantashesh, who is the Shaya, who is the bed for Lord Vishnu, when the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu touch Lord Anantashesh, Anantashesh Bhagavan goes in ecstasy. Those lotus feet are right here. Look, look, look. The Brahmana saying, look, those lotus feet are right here. Charana Prabhava Suni Vikarana Mukhe Oh Avishahaya Prabhu Premananda When Nimai Pandit heard this beautiful, beautiful glorification of the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu, Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu experienced tremendous joy. He was filled with ecstasy, the second manifestation of Nimai as a devotee. Avishtahaila Prabhu Premananda Sukhe. He was filled with bliss of love for Krishna just by hearing these prayers by the Brahmanas at Gaya, which we have just heard. Weren't they beautiful prayers? So Nimai is very happy. And what happened to Nimai when he heard these prayers? Ashrudhara vahe doi padmanayane Yovaharsha apahila charana karshane Nimai Pandit, just by hearing this glorification of the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu in Gaya, tears of love, pranay ashru started flowing from his eyes. And Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur says his eyes are Shri Padmanaya, lotus eyes. From the lotus eyes of Nimai, tears of love started flowing. And his hair stood on end, started trembling in great ecstasy just by beholding the beautiful sight of Lord Vishnu's divine lotus feet. Sarva jaga tera bhagya prabhu gaurachandra Eva bhakti prakashura pravila Vrindavan Thakur is saying, for the benefit and auspiciousness of this whole world, today, for the first time, Nimai Pandit is going to manifest ecstatic symptoms of love. And this will be the beginning of an unending manifestation of Radha Bhava. This was the Arambha. This was the beginning of it in Gaya. By having darshan of the lotus feet of Krishna and hearing the glorification of the lotus feet of Krishna by the devotees who were present there. Hari Bol. This is the power of hearing Hari Katha. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching us that he got ecstatic symptoms just by hearing these prayers. Avichinna Dandavahe Prabhu Radhayane O Parama Sruta Sabha Krishna Vishwapane The Vrindavan Thakur, a poetic genius, is saying that Ganga had manifested from these lotus feet of Lord Vishnu, which are present in Gaya. But there is no Ganga there. So Ganga has now come again for a reunion with those lotus feet through the tears from the lotus eyes of Sri Nimai Pandita. A Ganga manifested in Gaya to reunite with the lotus feet. And seeing this, all the Brahmanas who every day used to recite those same prayers, and so many pilgrims would hear, but never was anyone manifesting such transformation upon hearing those prayers. And the Brahmanas are just looking, they're gazing at this young boy who has come with his students, this young Sanskrit grammar teacher, and he's going in ecstasy, he's shivering, trembling, his color is changing, hair is standing on end, he's stunned, tears are incessantly flowing from his beautiful lotus eyes. The Brahmanas in Gaya are wonderstruck. Haribol. So, when we practice our bhakti, even though we may not be able to attain perfection in this life, our Guru Parampara and Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu are so merciful that in our next life, we may be born in some universe where Nimai is performing his Leela, and we may be these Brahmanas in Gaya. Every day we recite these prayers, and by reciting them year after year, one day we hear that one young Brahman from Bengal has come to perform Shraddha of his father. And we recite for his pleasure. And he hears the same prayers that we have been reciting every day. But then he starts manifesting Radha Bhav. He starts manifesting the highest symptoms of ecstasy. And seeing him, we also become pure devotees of Krishna. Daiva yoge Ishvara puri Ishvara Ayurveda Ishvara By divine arrangement, by providence, as Nimai is hearing this glorification of the greatness of the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu and going into a swoon of ecstasy, by divine arrangement, Sri Ishwar Puri comes to Gaya. He is a traveling sannyasi. They had met few years ago in Navadvip. And after few years of separation, today, out of sudden, by divine arrangement, Ishwar Puri walks there into that temple of lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. Ishwara Puri re dekhi Shri Gaura Sundara Namaskari Ragi Kariya After so many years of separation, suddenly today, Nimai Pandita, he sees Ishwar Puri again. Remember, they had spent 1 month together in Navadvip, and now they are meeting again. As soon as Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu sees Ishwar Puri, the great devotee, the author of Sri Krishna Lilamrit, he offers obeisances with great respect. Adara, with great respect, he does namaskar, offers obeisances to Sri Ishwar Puri. Ishwara Puri o Gaura Chandre Dekhiya Adhikara Garideva Mahashaya Pandit, what are you doing here in Gaya? Oh, what good fortune I get to meet you. Come, don't offer obeisances, come, embrace me. And Ishwar Puri, he picked up Nimai and embraced him with Mahaharshaya, with great joy in his heart. He embraced Nimai. Dohakara vigraha dohakara prema jale Chinta haila premananda kutuhale Now both of them started shedding tears of love. Ishwar Puri and Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. And the Brahmanas there are just surprised to see this wonderful display of love. They are thinking now that Ganga is going to flood. Gaya, there will be a flood in Gaya. They're just so surprised. Who are these two people? They have manifested such love. Prabhu bole Gaya yatra safala hamara. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, who had walked all the way from Bengal to Gaya and he had taken bath in all these kundas and done all this puja with Dhupti, Vityadi, he tells Sri Ishwar Puri that my coming to Gaya has become successful today because I have had the opportunity to behold your lotus feet, my dear Ishwar Puripa. Which means the purpose of going to holy places is to meet the sadhus and hear from them. Mahaprabhu is saying, Prabhu bole Gaya yatra safala. Today my yatra has become successful. Why? Jatokshane, the moment dekhilana charanatama. The moment I saw your lotus feet, my pilgrimage to Gaya became successful. And then Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu says something very beautiful. Tirthe pinda dile se vishware vishwamare Devadari pinda deya karse ikana If Ishwar Puri Maharaj wonders, oh Nimai, what are you saying? Your pilgrimage to Gaya became successful because of seeing me? No. You came here because you had a task to accomplish. You had to perform Shraddha ceremony for your father and your ancestors. That's why you came to Gaya. Nimai Pandita replies that when we go to a holy place like Gaya and we perform Shraddha for our parents or our departed ancestors, whose ever name we take during that puja and for whose sake we perform that particular puja, Shraddha, that ancestor, that departed ancestor benefits. Who benefits? For whom we do puja. Nimai continues, but Toma dekhile matra koi coming to Gaya, performing elaborate puja for the Shraddha ceremony of the ancestors, it will benefit the ancestors whose name you take in the puja. But forget coming to Gaya, forget doing Shraddha ceremony, forget all doing this Pindoda. Just by seeing you, Toma dekhilai matra, just by seeing you, millions and millions of ancestors, they are delivered. Koti Pitra Gana Sei Kshane Sarva Bandha Pai Vimocha. They become free from all their karma bandha just by taking faithful darshan of a pure devotee like Sri Ishwar. This Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching us. Hari Bol. अतएव त्रिगुण है तुम्हारा समान अतएव त्रिगुण है तुम्हारा समान त्रिगुण भगवती मंगल प्रधान Shri Nimai Pandita tells to Ishwar Puri Maharaj, therefore I say, my dear Ishwar Puri Maharaj, there is no holy place like you. Ataiva tirthan hai tumhara saman. There is no holy place like you. Tirthera paramatumi. You are the highest holy place. The best holy place is the pure devotee. Hari Bol. Jai Ho. Samsara samudra haite uthara hamore. Priyami de hasamar pilan pahare. Now suddenly Nimai Pandita becomes very serious. He is in the presence of his Gurudev and with folded hands he prays to Sri Ishwar Puri that please deliver me from this ocean of material existence. Samsara samudra haite uddhara hamore. Please save me from this samsara sagar, this ocean of repeated birth and death. Samsara means punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jathare shayanam. Iha samsara. Bahudustare kripaya pare pahi morare. So samsara means this world of birth, old age, disease, death. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi. Nimai says, please deliver me from this material ocean and ei ami deha samar pilana tomare. And today I offer my body to you. Manasa deha geha जो किशु और अर्पित हुआ पदे नंद किशोर कृष्ण पाद पद्मे अमृत रस हमारे कराओ तुम्हें very very beautiful verse. Nimai Pandita is telling Ishwar Puri Pad that today I had darshan of the lotus feet of Krishna. But, my dear Gurudev, I request you to make me drink the nectar of these lotus feet. I am seeing the lotus feet, but now I want to drink the nectar of this lotus feet. That only you can do. That only you can do. You can make me. I can come here, travel here, and have darshan of the lotus feet. But to drink the nectar of those lotus feet, that you have. That only Shri Guru can give. Krishna Pada Padmera Amrit Rasapan Amare Karauti. You make me drink the nectar of Krishna's lotus feet. Ei Chahi Dan. This is the only charity I beg from you, Gurudev. Make me drink the nectar of Krishna's lotus feet. Balena Ishvara Puri Shulaha Pandita. Balena Ishvara Puri Shulaha Pandita. Tukihe Ishvara Amsha Chahi Nujita. Tukihe Ishvara Amsha Chahi Nujita. Amsha Kala Amsha Krishna Bhagavan said. Ishwar Puri said, listen Nimai Pandita, let me reveal my heart to you. Ever since I have met you, I am convinced that you are not an ordinary human being. You are Ishwar Amsha. You are an incarnation of God. I feel you are incarnation of God. That is my conviction. जे तुम्हारा पांडित्य जे चरित्र तुम्हारा ईश्वर अंश परिहरार Ishwar Puri says, I am not saying this sentimentally. Just look at your vast learning. You carry Saraswati in your hand. Your good qualities, your charitra, your no human being can have such attractiveness, such great good qualities. Therefore, I am convinced you are God. Yadavadhi toma dekhi yaki nadiyaya Yadavadhi chitte arati chunadiyaya Shri Ishwar Puri says to Nimai Pandit, I will reveal another secret from my heart. Nimai, few years ago, ever since I have met you in Nadia, since that time I have not been able to forget you. All the time I am remembering you. I am so drawn to you, so attracted to you. And only Krishna can attract my heart like that. Because I have given my heart to Krishna. Therefore I am convinced you are Krishna. Satya ekahi the anya vichunai. Oh Krishna Dana Sada Sukha Toma Dekhi. Ishwar Puri says, I'm telling you the truth, Nimai. I get the same bliss by meeting you, by seeing you, that I get by seeing Krishna. Seeing you is like seeing Krishna. Haribol. Shuri Priya Ishwara Purira Satyavakya Asya Balena Prabhu Morvada Bhagya. Seeing that Ishwar Puri had come to the correct conclusion, even though Nimai was trying to hide himself, hide his divinity, but the devotee caught him. Nimai started laughing and he says, oh, you are glorifying me so much, Ishwar Puri Pad. It's my great good fortune that you have a soft corner for me. You are saying you could not forget me, you remember me every moment. Tabe Prabhu Tal Phale Anumati Naiya Yudhata Paribare Matila Apiya. Then taking permission of Sri Ishwar Puripad, knowing what Ishwar Puripad wanted him to do, Nimai Pandit sat down on the asana to perform the Shraddha ceremony of his father. With the permission of Sri Ishwar Puripad. Shodasha Goyana Mahu Shodashi Kariya Savare Dine Ravinda Shadha Uttahaya Shadha Uttahaya. With great Shraddha, faith, Nimai Pandit performed Shraddha of his father with 16 items. He worshipped Lord Vishnu's lotus feet. The 16 items are mentioned by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada in the purport. These 16 items are offering some earth, land, asan, water, cloth, ghee lamp, rice, betel nuts, umbrella, sandalwood paste, flower garland, fruits, bedding, shoes, cows, gold and silver. This is Shodasha Upachar, 16 articles of worship that were offered by Nimai during the Shraddha ceremony. Divya Mala Chandana Shri Haste Prabhu Naiya Vishnupada Chinna Puji Lena Harshanaiya. Taking chandan and flower garlands in his own hands, Nimai went and offered them to the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. And he performed the puja of Lord Vishnu's lotus feet personally. Ei mata sarva kare shraddha kariya vasaya kalila vitra gan sampatiya. Then at different places in Gaya, Nimai Pandit performed Shraddha ceremony. In different places, not just one place. In different places he performed Shraddha ceremony. And then after performing the Shraddha ceremony, Nimai went to all the Brahman priests who helped him perform the Shraddha ceremony to give them charity, to reward them, to satisfy them. Tabe Mahaprabhu Pata Chaya Mustahariya Rangana Karite Prabhu After having traveled to Gaya all the way from Bengal, taking bath in different kundas, going to different places, performing elaborate puja, Shraddha ceremony all day long, Nimai was very tired. He was very tired. So the place where Nimai was residing in Gaya, the temporary place, Nimai went there and he was very tired. All day, imagine just doing puja and walking and traveling. Nimai was very tired. So at the end of the day, Nimai went and he had not eaten anything because to do puja you have to be empty stomach. So he went to his place of residence and started cooking. Randhana Karite Prabhu Vasile Nagiya. Nimai sat down and he started performing the task of cooking because he had not eaten anything. Nimai did not go to any restaurants or DoorDash. No. He sat down and he was cooking. He started cooking. Randhana Sampurna Harila Henai Samaya Ishwara Puri Mahachaya Shri Nimai Pandita was attracted to Shri Ishwar Puri and Shri Ishwar Puri was attracted to Nimai Pandita. So looking for Nimai, where did Nimai go? I met him in the morning. I hope he is comfortable. Where is he staying? Looking for him, Shri Ishwar Puri Pad arrived at the exact moment when Nimai had finished cooking. Nimai had just cooked for himself. He offered the bhoga to Krishna and he was going to eat. Just as he was about to eat, Ishwar Puri arrived. Prema yoge Krishna nama balite balite Rayurena Prabhu Tane Gurite Gurite. How did Ishwar Puri arrive at the place where Nimai had cooked? He was just chanting Krishna, Krishna, and while chanting Krishna, Krishna, Shri Ishwar Puri was completely love intoxicated. Dhulite, dhulite. He was just to and fro. He was, how Srila Prabhupada taught us, the Swami step. To and fro, like that. Ishwar Puri was doing Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna. He came completely love intoxicated. He arrived. Randhana Eriya Prabhu Parama Sambrame Namaskari Tane Natari As soon as Nimai Pandit saw Shri Ishwar Puri has come, oh Ishwar Puri, please come, welcome, I'm so fortunate you came, please come, please have a seat on this asana. He offered a sitting place to Shri Ishwar Puri. This is how we welcome guests. Huh? You came. Not like that. Oh. So, had you given RSVP? I didn't RSVP. Okay, you must have eaten and come, right? Not like that. So you go, please come, please sit on this asana. He welcome. Hasiya balena puri Shubha Pandita Savai samay hai Nana Pandita. Ishwar Puri saw that Nimai had just cooked. And Nimai said, please come sit. So Ishwar Puri jokingly said, oh, I have come at the right time. I have come at the right time. He said. Prabhu bole jabe haila bhagera udaya. Shri Nimai said that the moment you came, that time my good fortune arose. And please sit, and today, whatever I have cooked, you accept. Let this be your meal today. Oh, Shri Ishwar Puri Mahashaya, please eat whatever I have cooked. Please accept it. Hasiya balena puri puri ki paribe. Prabhu bole ami Khanda Ranjivana debe. Nimai said, "Oh Ishwarpuri, please eat everything I have cooked today. All this is for you. Please eat. Now Nimai had cooked only enough for one person. Then Ishwarpuri looked at the quantity. He said, "What will you eat? If I eat all this, what will you eat?" Nimai said, "No problem. I will cook again. But I insist you eat everything. Whatever I have cooked, you please eat. Please eat." Puri bale ki kare kare aara aara. Why you want to cook again? Anna aasha yetaha arju aara. Shri Ishwarpuri said, no, Nimai, you are tired. You have traveled all the way from Bengal. All day you are taking baths and doing puja and giving charity to the Brahmanas. You have had a long day. And then you came and you cooked, and I know you are just about to eat prasad. I don't want you to cook all over again. See, in those days, there was no you turn a button and there is fire. You have to create a fire. There are no MTR, Everest masalas, ready-made masalas. You have to grind and make masalas. Cooking was a task. So he said, I don't want you to cook all over again. Please, whatever you have cooked, let's make two parts. You eat half, I eat half. Haribol. That's what Ishwarpuri's suggestion. Hasiya balega Prabhu Jagya bachao. Hey Anna bhai yamna tumka bachao. Nimai Pandita said, my dear Ishwarpuri, if you love me, if you like me, if you want to show mercy to me, then whatever I have cooked, you eat everything. You have to eat everything whatever I cooked. Please. Tila deke aara anna ranjivani. Natara sampucha pichu vishakaralu. Nimai Pandita said, and also Shri Ishwarpuri, I would like to inform you, I am a very fast cook. I am very fast cook. Within a moment I will cook again. No problem. Please, you eat everything I have cooked. I want you to eat everything. Na kara sankocha, without any hesitation. Just eat whatever I have cooked. I will feel very happy. Tabe Prabhu apna kare diya. Aro anna rani prabhu gila harshaya. Tabe Prabhu apna anna kare diya. Mahaprabhu gave all that he had cooked to Sri Ishwarpuri. And then he said, after you eat, then I will go and I will cook for myself. You don't hesitate, just enjoy. Whatever I've eaten, cook, you eat everything. I want you to eat everything. Hena kripa Prabhu Ishwara Purishati. Puriyo Nahuda Krishna Saranyamati. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur says this was the mercy that Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu bestowed upon Sri Ishwarpuri in the guru-disciple relationship. Why? Because there was not one moment when Sri Ishwarpuri forgot Lord Krishna. Smartavya Sadatam Vishnu Vismartavya Najata. That was Sri Ishwarpuri. He never forgot Krishna for a moment. Puriro nahi ka Krishna chhada anyamati. Sri Ishwarpuri was 100% Krishna conscious. That is why Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu chose him as his guru and decided to serve him like a menial disciple. In this regard, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada was asked, why did he choose Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj as his spiritual master? And Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada said, I would have rejected him as a guru if I saw that he was fully, completely, 100% Krishna conscious every day for 23 hours, 59 minutes and 59 seconds. I would have rejected him. But because I saw that he was fully 100% Krishna conscious for 24 hours out of 24 hours, I had no option but to surrender to his lotus feet. So that was Sri Ishwarpuri Padansa. This service to one's Gurudev is a fundamental principle of making spiritual advancement. We make spiritual advancement to the degree we are able to please Shri Guru and Shri Vaishnavas. Shri Haste Apane Prabhu Kare Parivesh O Parananda Tuke Puri Karena Bhoga. With his own loving hands, Shri Nimai Pandit started serving Shri Ishwar Puri. You will take one more roti, one more roti. No, I am from Bengal, I want rice. Okay, take some rice. Take some rice. And this dal you take, and this sabji take, and this little sweet I have made. Please take this, please. With his own hands, Shri Nimai Pandit was serving Shri Ishwar Puri, and with great joy, Parananda, with transcendental happiness, Shri Ishwar Puri, Karena Bhojan. He started honoring whatever Nimai had cooked. And then Ishwar Puripad ate everything that Nimai Pandit had cooked. And there was not a morsel left for Nimai Pandit. Everything Ishwar Puri ate. Very good. And we are also not there. Because we went our ways and we ate and we had a long day, so we are sleeping. So our Nimai is all alone now. Ishwar Puri came, he accepted the invitation and ate everything. And now there is nothing for Nimai to eat. Nimai has not eaten anything. Because we thought, we are not doing Shraddha, he is doing Shraddha, he will fast. And we all ate and we slept. Now what will happen? Say Kshane Seeing Nimai Pandit eagerly serving his Gurudev, Rama Devi, Shri Lakshmi Devi, she said, I have to do something. So, Ati Alakshit, in a completely subtle form, she came, undiscovered by anyone, neither Ishwar Puri nor Nimai Pandit came to know, quietly entered the kitchen, and immediately she cooked nectar. She prepared a full course meal for her Prabhu, Nimai Pandit. Ishwara Puri Rasange Prabhu Bhojana. Vrindavan Thakur says, anyone who hears this pastime of Sri Ishwar Puri receiving invitation and prasad cooked by Sri Nimai Pandit, just by hearing this pastime, you will get Krishna Prem Dhan. You will get the priceless treasure of love for Krishna. Ishwara Puri Rasange Prabhu Bhojana. Who cooked for Sri Ishwar Puri?
Rama.
And who cooked for Sri Caitanya Bhagavata? Jai Ho! Tabe Prabhu Ishwara Puri Sarvahande. After sumptuously, with devotion, feeding Sri Ishwar Puri Pad, our Nimai Pandit, he took sandalwood paste and with his own hands, he smeared sandalwood paste on the body of Sri Ishwar Puri.
Very good.
Aradine Nibrite Ishwara Puri Mantra Krishna Kahivena Madhura One day, Sri Nimai Pandit confidentially, in a solitary place, Nibrite means in a solitary place, he went to Sri Ishwar Puri Park and said, "Oh Shri Ishwarpuri Maharaj, mantra diksha chahiye. I desire to receive mantra diksha from you." And Nimai said this madhura vachane, with lot of modesty, lot of humility, lot of sweetness, gratitude, devotion. He said, "O Shri Ishwarpuri Maharaj, I want initiation from you. Can you please give me mantra diksha?" Puri bale mantra ma baliya Nimai Pandita asked Ishwarpuri, "Will you give me initiation?" Ishwarpuri said, "What about giving? What to speak of giving initiation? I can give my life to you." Anybody had this experience? You go with letter of recommendation from Lila Shakti Mataji. I got letter of recommendation for initiation. Gurudev says, "What to speak of initiation? I can give you my life." Actually, every Guru Maharaj is doing that. They are giving something that is dearer to them than their life. They are giving the holy name. They are giving shelter. They are giving themselves to us in the divine Guru Shishya tradition. Hari Bol. Puri bale mantra ma baliya kona katha. Puri bale mantra ma baliya kona katha. Prana nidhi devai tomare sarva. I give my life. Tabe prana sare shiksha Guru Narayana. Karule nara kapara mandela brahmana. At that time, Sri Ishwarpuri Maharaj gave Nimai Pandit initiation, mantra diksha, in the holy place of Gaya, in a 10-syllable mantra, Dashakshara mantra. Those of you who are second initiated, the 6th mantra that we chant, the Gopal mantra, it has 3 names of Krishna. Krishna, Govinda, and Gopijana Vallabh. So this is that similar mantra, but only has Gopijana Vallabh in that, not the remaining. This is the mantra that Sri Ishwarpuri Maharaj gave Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. This is the mantra that Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu always chanted on his fingers. And this is the mantra regarding which Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu will tell Sri Ishwarpuri, "Kiba mantra dila gosai kiba taro bana." What mantra you have given? What mantra? This name, Gopi Jana Vallabha. Every whole Vrindavan is there in this. Therefore, every class we start with Jai Radha Madhava, Kunja Vihari, Gopi Jana Vallabha, Girivardhari. Whole Prabhupada said in this song of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, entire Vrindavan is there. Very good. So we begin every class in ISKCON by meditating on Sri Vrindavan Dham, by meditating on Sri Sri Radha Madhava. So then, Shri Ishwarpuri, taking the role of Guru, gave the Dashakshari mantra to Shri Nimai Pandita. Tabe Prabhu Pradakshina Karya Puri. Prabhu Bole After receiving mantra diksha from Shri Ishwarpuri Pad, Nimai Pandit Pradakshina, he circumambulated Shri Ishwarpuri Guru Maharaj and then said, "From today, my dear Ishwarpuri Pad, I belong to you." Diksha kale bhakta kare atma samapana. Dehi kale krishna kare tare atma Diksha kale bhakta kare atma samarpan. Sri Caitanya Charitamrita described at the time of initiation, the disciple offers himself or herself to the spiritual master. At that time, Sei Kale Krishna Tare Kare Atmasam. At that time, Krishna accepts. Because we are offering ourselves to Guru, Krishna says, "Okay, from today you are mine. From today you are connected to." Very good. So Mahaprabhu says, "From today I belong to you." हे न शुभ दृष्टि तुम्हें करहारे After initiation, Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu told Sri Ishwar Puripad, please cast your merciful glance upon me so that Ami Bhasi Krishna Premera Sagare, so that I always float in the ocean of Krishna Prem. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not ask his Guru Maharaj, bless me so that I make a lot of money, or I have a long, healthy life, or you take all my sins, so I don't have to suffer. No. He says, please cast a merciful glance upon me, so that I float in the ocean of love for Krishna. This is the only benediction Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked. Shuniya Prabhura Vakya Shri Varapuri. Prabhu Ritile Hearing the sincerity of Nimai Pandita, Sri Ishwar Puri Maharaj, he embraced Nimai Pandita to his heart. Dohara nayana jale dohara sharira Sinchita harira preme chihanantira. In ecstasy, both of them were shedding tears of love, and both their bodies became wet with each other's tears. Sri Ishwar Puri became completely drenched with Mahaprabhu's tears. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was drenched with the tears of love of Sri Ishwar Puri Maharaj. Both became wet. And last slide. He namate Ishwara Puri Vitakari Kotorina Gayaya Rahila Gauranari Srila Vrindavan Thakur says, in this way, on the pretext of receiving initiation from Sri Ishwar Puripad, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bestowed mercy on Ishwar Puri by making him all glorious. And for few days, Nimai stayed in Gaya, performing his bhajan before returning back to Navadvip Dham. Hari Bol. So this was the beautiful story of Sri Ishwar Puri Maharaj giving initiation to Sri Nimai Pandita.
Very good.
This is a very important section of Gaur Leela. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not manifest himself as a devotee or did not give any upadesh or instructions as a spiritual master until and unless he was empowered and duly initiated by his spiritual master. So bhakti is always performed in anugatya. Bhakti is always performed under the guidance of the previous acharyas. We cannot concoct, we should not concoct or invent our own ways. Best way to practice bhakti is Mahajanoyena Gadadhara, to follow in the footsteps of the previous acharyas, to teach this principle of submissiveness to one's spiritual master, to the Guru Parampara, Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Even though he is Bhagwan, he does not need to take initiation. He took initiation. Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprashnena seya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshana. And Mahaprabhu met so many gurus in his life, but he accepted Sri Ishwar Puri because Sri Ishwar Puri was 100% Krishna conscious at all times. So Sri Mahaprabhu Chaitanya Dev is teaching us many valuable lessons. Anything material we acquire from our teachers will be lost, my dear friends. It's only a matter of time. There's a story in Srimad Bhagavatam and there's a story in Sri Matsya Puran about this. Bhagavan Vyasdev writes a story that we should all remember very carefully. There was the war between the demons and the demigods in the 8th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Devasur Sangram. In that battle, Bali Maharaj was killed by King Indra. Bali Maharaj was slain. Who is the guru of Indra? Shri Sri Brihaspati Maharaj. You change the sampradaya only. Indradev will be angry, huh? I heard there are rains tomorrow. Hare Krishna. So the guru of Indradev is Brihaspati Maharaj. And who is the guru of Bali Maharaj? Shukracharya. Now Shukracharya, he knows one mantra called Jiva Sanjivani mantra, by which he can make a dead person alive. So by chanting that mantra, our Shastras explain, Bhagavatam explains, Bali Maharaj was brought back to life. And in fact he became stronger. He came back stronger. So the demigods, they were very worried. We cannot win a war like that, because no matter which demon we kill, their guru Shukracharya, he chants that mantra and that demon comes back to life. So they were very worried. They didn't know what to do. So there was an emergency Ishta Goshti meeting of all the demigods, headed by Indra and Brihaspati. And the demigods are so fixed in etiquette that they never questioned their Gurudev Brihaspati why you don't know that mantra. Never. Nor did they think, I need to go and take re-initiation. No. Nor did they think that their Guru Brihaspati was less than Shukracharya. Not once. They had full faith in their Guru. They were simply trying to figure out how we can circumvent this problem. Because we kill the demons, they become alive. Next day morning, they are ready to battle again. Because of Shukracharya. So they came to a conclusion that the only solution to this problem is if there is some Brahman on our side, on the side of the demigods, devatas, who also knows that Jivan Sanjivani mantra, so that they will make their dead soldiers alive and we will do the same. The census on the battlefield will remain same every day. But who knows the Sanjivani mantra? Only Shukracharya. So if someone has to get that mantra diksha from Shukracharya, it has to be given by Shukracharya only. And why Shukracharya will give it to the demigods? So they all look at Brihaspati Maharaj and they say, Gurudev, you only tell some solution. Brihaspati said, if I go to Shukracharya, he will not give me the mantra. I will send my son. My son is a Brahman. His name is Kach. I will send Kach and make him take initiation from Shukracharya so that he gets that Sanjivani Vidya from Shukracharya, and then all of you will be saved. Everybody looks at Kach, who is also sitting there. And Kach is just a young brahmachari, like Abhinav. Just a youthful high schooler. And he says, I have to go to the enemy camp. I have to live with the demons. The moment they come to know I am Brihaspati Nandan, Supari. I'm not going there. It's too dangerous. They say, but this is the only way all the demigods can be saved. So, Kach, Paropakarartham idam shariram. Our life is meant for the benefit of others. Dadiji, same principle. He gave up his life so that his bones could be used. So Kach said, alright, I will go. Kach changed his appearance. He might have shaved or something. He changed his appearance and he walked into the demon territory, the kingdom of the demons, Daityas. Just imagine, he is the son of the guru of the demigods, who are the sworn enemies of the demons. It's worse than somebody from India, famous person from India going into Pakistan. Worse than that. Worse, because there is some diplomacy, you are going, they will just kill you. They are at war. The war is going on. Devasur Sangram is raging. And in that political situation, Brihaspati sends his own son Kach to learn Sanjeevani Vidya, which will be used against the interest of the demons from the Guru of the demons, Shukracharya. Kach goes as a simple brahmachari. He goes straight to the house of Shukracharya, offers obeisances, and says, "My name is Kach. I am the son of Brihaspati Maharaj, and I have come to you to learn the Sanjeevani mantra. And for that, I am willing to serve you for 1,000 years." We chant Hare Krishna for 2-3 years and we start getting restless. Initiation. Kach said, "My waiting period for initiation will be 1,000 years. I will not ask any question, no matter what happens to me, whether I live or die, whether you feed me or starve me. I will stay in your ashram and I will serve you for 1,000 years." Such an offer is hard to refuse. Shukracharya said, "Okay. But remember, if the demons are my disciples, but they are demon disciples, they are not very obedient. If they come to know that you are you, that will be the last day of your life." He says, "I know that. I am well aware of that, but I just want to serve you. I want that Vidya." Shukracharya says, "I will give that Vidya only the day I am pleased with you. There are no guarantees that you will get initiation in that mantra. I may give some other mantra." Says, "My service is to serve and aspire, and I will depend on your mercy." So, okay. And Kach said also, "I take a vow for 1,000 years while I am serving you, Gurudev, Shukracharya, I will be a complete, total, celibate brahmachari."
Very good.
Shukracharya said, "Very good. I accept you." Now, in the house of Shukracharya, Shukracharya lives and his daughter is also there. Daughter's name is Devayani. And Devayani is also very young and beautiful. So now Kach is living as a servant in the house of Shukracharya. And Shukracharya is doing his Sandhya Vandan, he is doing his puja part, he is doing his meditation. So for all practical purposes, his Kach's to-go person is the daughter of Shukracharya, Devayani. Devayani, where can I get water? Where is salt? Where is this? Okay, I'm going to get flowers. Okay, if Gurudev needs something new, yes, I will take. So all the time he was talking with Devayani. What happens? Men are like butter, Shastra says, Srila Prabhupada says, and women are like fire. So when a brahmachari mingles very closely with a young girl who is unmarried, some things might happen. Kach was very disciplined and pure, but Devayani got attracted. Because this young, handsome boy, Brahman, is living in the house. He's so nice, all good qualities. He's obedient, he's serving my father. My father loves him. He's very devoted to my father. And 1,000 years he's going to live in my house. It doesn't get better than that. So I don't have to put my profile on devoteematch.com. Ghar pe ho gaya match. So she falls in love with Kach. And Kach is engaged in the service of Shukracharya with great devotion. And one day Shukracharya says, "Okay, now I'm going to do puja, bring some flowers." So Kach goes a little distance away from the ashram of Shukracharya to fetch flowers. And already the news has leaked to the demons that Brihaspati's son is living in the house of our Gurudev Shukracharya to learn the Sanjeevani mantra, which will be used in war against us. So the order was given by the demon leadership that moment you see, shoot at sight. Moment you see this Kach, kill him. So behind the trees around the house of Shukracharya, unbeknownst to Shukracharya, these demons were hiding as spies all the time, waiting for the opportunity for the day when Kach will come out. And that particular day, Devayani was busy with some other seva, so Kach went to get flowers. And the moment he stepped out of the house, he was abducted. He was taken deep in the forest and his body was cut into small pieces and he was murdered. Morning turned into afternoon. Kach has not returned. Shukracharya is absorbed in his puja. It doesn't make any difference to him. But Devayani becomes restless. Where is Kach? Where is Kach? She's looking for Kach. Finally, she goes to her father and says, my heart says that Kach has been killed by the demons. He must have been abducted. There is no way it's taking him so long. Please go into meditation and find out what happened. Shukracharya had siddhis, just closed his eyes, went into meditation, and immediately said, yes, my dear daughter, you are right. It's too late. He's dead. No, father, it is not too late. You know the mantra. Chant! 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 If you love me, chant. Okay. Chant the mantra and zoop, 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 zoop. All the pieces come together. The Kach Keema, it comes together. And in 5 minutes, he walks into the house. Gurudev, here are the flowers. Here are the flowers of good. Come. From today, don't leave the house. Yes, Gurudev, I will do whatever you want. Now, the demons come to know that the mantra was chanted. All the pieces came together and Kach walked home. So now again, they are waiting for the next opportunity. One day, Devayani is busy, Shukracharya is busy, and Shukracharya's cows, they don't come back in the evening on time. So Kach is a very responsible servant. He says, there is danger to my life, but I must not go away from my duties. So I will go and find out where the cows are. So Kach, he goes out to find the cows. And again, the demons are waiting. They say, this time we have to do something more foolproof. So they cut him, and their hyenas and their dogs who carry and pull their chariots, those ferocious animals are there, man-eaters, and they feed Kach's body parts to those animals. Hare, sorry for the grotesque description. Hare Bol. Again, Devayani starts feeling restless when Kach has not returned. She tells her father, turn on your CCTV camera. Oh, Betty, my dear daughter, this time there is no chance. Because the dogs have already eaten, and those carnivores, their digestive system, they're just digesting the body. Mantra. Chant the mantra. Says, how many times should I chant the mantra? These demons are going to kill. It's an impossible thing. Chant the mantra. If you love me, Father, chant the mantra. I want Kach alive. He is surrendered to you. He is your disciple. It is the duty of the disciple to serve the Guru. It is the duty of the Guru to protect the disciple. Chant the mantra. Okay, Devayani. Devayani had this nature. We see that in Bhagavata also. Zindi. Hare Krishna. Our Shukracharya, he chants the mantra for Brihaspati's son Kach, and then suddenly there is death of all the dogs because they have holes in their tummy. Because Kach's pieces, they come together. Gurudev, here are the cows. How many of you would like to have this mantra? Hey. Well, I am telling the whole story for that reason. Then you will say, I don't want this mantra. So then, Kach comes back alive. Shukracharya says, Baba, I am tired of chanting this mantra so many times for you. So, no going out of the house now. Says, okay, Gurudev, no going out of the house. Many years go by. Now 500 years have passed out of 1000. 500 years Kach serves as Gurudev. But as they say in the material world, there will always be loophole. Correct? The best laid plans also will fail sometimes. So one day, Shukracharya was doing puja, Devayani was busy, and Shukracharya needed something in the puja paraphernalia. And he needed some kusha grass which was just outside the house growing. So Kach said, I cannot let my Guru Maharaj's puja be interrupted, so let me quickly go. So quickly he ran out to get the kusha grass. But Kach became grass. Food for the demons. The demons, they were just waiting. They pounced on him, grabbed him, and took him far away. And this time, they cut him to finer pieces and threw him far away in the ocean. Again, Devayani starts feeling something in her heart. Something has happened. Why? Where is Kach? He was right here. Where did he go? Oh, he must have gone to get Kusha. He's not there, he's missing. And then she saw all the footprints of the demons in the garden. Oh, father, leave the puja. Turn on the camera. Oh, my dear daughter, now don't even think this time. Really, it's impossible. You know where the fishes have gone. My mantra may not. I know your mantra will reach. Chant the mantra. Are you kidding me? How many times? Chant the mantra. It is your duty to protect your disciple. Chant the mantra. Otherwise, I will give up my life. Okay. Don't do it. I don't want to do this. He chanted the mantra, and from the ocean, the different parts of Kach came together, and he came home. Gurudev, Kushagras. Oh, this is very dangerous. Do you realize what kind of a mortal danger you are in? Kach says, I know, but this is my mission. I have to fulfill it. I am not going anywhere. I am going to be Brahmachari, I am going to be a vineyard servant, and I am going to serve you for 1000 years. Just as I promised you. No going back on my words. Very good. Okay. Continue. Just don't go out of the house. Now, demons are really upset. No matter how we kill him, this Shukracharya, on the insistence of Devayani, he just brings him back to life. We have to come up with some foolproof plan. So they get a brilliant idea. They look at the diet of Shukracharya. Shukracharya is very fond of his Vitamix. He likes grape smoothie every morning. Shukracharya drinks grape smoothie every morning. A big jar of grape juice, grape smoothie every morning. So these demons come up with a plan. One day when Shukracharya is in meditation, they just sneak into the house, they grab Kach, they take him outside, they kill him, and they burn his body to ashes. They take the ashes and mix it into the grape smoothie of Shukracharya. See this is our Puran, this is Matsya Puran. Bhagavan Vyasdev is writing this story to teach us a very important lesson, my dear friends. And that lesson will come in the end, so please stay. Kach has been burned to ashes, and his ashes have been mixed in the grape smoothie of Shukracharya. And when Shukracharya finishes his puja, as usual, Devayani brings the grape smoothie for her father to drink, and Shukracharya drinks up the entire grape and gives a burp also. Devayani comes running, Father, I just realized Kach is missing. He must have gone somewhere relaxed. Kach is missing. Listen, I just drank the whole jar of grape juice. I want to take some rest now. I want to lie down on my left side. No lying on the left side. Turn on the CCTV camera. Go into meditation. I want to see where Kach is. Shukracharya, okay, let me see where he is. Devayani, don't even think this time. The unthinkable has happened. What happened to Kach? Kach has already been digested by the digestive juices of my pancreas. What? Yes, my dear daughter. Kach was killed, burned to ashes. Ashes were mixed in the grape smoothie that you just fed me. Kach lies in my bowels right now. No, don't even think. This is... Father, don't say it. It is impossible. If I chant the mantra, I will die. Your father will die. Father, please. I love Kach. I never told you, but I love Kach. I want to marry him. Please, if Kach doesn't live, then your daughter, your favorite daughter Devayani, will also not live. Please, Father, please chant the mantra. Devayani, do you realize that's a death sentence to me? Right now, Father, I cannot think of anyone but Kach. See, this is the nature of material world, my dear friends. But from the bowels of Shukracharya, Kach speaks. He says, Gurudev! Kach, is that you? Yes, you have good reception? Yes. Can you hear me? Yes, go. Put on the Bluetooth. Okay. What is it, Kach? Kach says, Gurudev, remember the Sanjeevani mantra? Yes. You chant that mantra. I will hear it. You will die. I will live. I will chant the mantra. And you will live. Haribol! Oh, Kach, you are so brilliant. Oh, what a nice disciple. Okay, are you ready to hear? Yes. Okay, turn your right ear towards my umbilicus. Yes, Gurudev, I'm ready. Bolo. And Shukracharya recites the Sanjeevani mantra. Kach comes alive. Shukracharya is lying dead. Burst abdomen. Hare Krishna. Kach wastes no time. He sits in Padmasana and recites the mantra for his Gurudev. And Shukracharya is alive. Haribol! And Devayani is happy and everybody is happy. And 1,000 years elapse. Even though Kach already got the mantra and he could have left, he stayed for another 500 years. Even though his purpose was fulfilled, he continued to serve selflessly, risking his life. He served Shukracharya. And when 1,000 years were over, he went to his Gurudev, Shukracharya, and said, Gurudev, now 1,000 years are over. If you say, I will stay for the rest of my life with you and continue to serve you. But if you give me permission, then I would like to go home. Shukracharya says, your life is at risk, go home. Gurudev, thank you for teaching me the Sanjeevani mantra. I am very grateful to you. And I take your permission, I take your leave. And Kach starts leaving. And who comes? Wait! This story cannot have this end. Come on! Kach! 3-4 times you died. Have you forgotten? Who saved you? I saved you. You don't know how much I had to fight with my father. How many times I had to tell him, chant. You want to leave me and go? Don't you know I love you? Don't you know I want to marry you? We are going to live together forever happily. Please marry me. If you want to go, but take me with you. Hold my hand. Panigrahan, take me. I am your wife. I love you so much. I saved you. I got my father killed for you. Please, don't leave me with my father. Take me with you. Kach says, no. 1,000 years when I stayed, I was a brahmachari. Never in my mind also, I thought of you like that. In fact, your father is my spiritual master, Guru. And Guru is like the father. So Guru's daughter is like a sister. You are my sister. So I cannot marry you. Devendra, this is nonsense philosophy. We lived together, we served together, we spoke so many times, and I have given my heart to you. This is not fair. You must marry me. Kach says, there is one more reason I cannot marry you. We are Sahodar. You also came from your father, and I also lived in your father's bowels. Sahodar. We come from the same belly. So, we are Sahodar. We are actually brother and sister. I cannot think of you in any other way except my sister. So please forgive me. I cannot marry you. Find another husband for yourself. Haribol. And Kach started leaving. As Kach was going out of the door, Devayani says, wait a second. Now hear what I have to say. You won't marry me? You will leave me like this, high and dry? I curse you! that the Sanjeevani mantra you learned from my father, you will forget it and never remember. And zoop, the mantra was deleted, recycle bin also emptied. What was the mantra? Forgot. 1,000 years of menial service, 4 times facing death, practicing brahmacharya for 1,000 years. You get the mantra and in 1 second, lost. This is material vidya, material accomplishments. Bhakti, neha avikramanashosti pratyavayana vidyate swalmavayasya prayate mahato. Narayan, once calling out to the sun, and what happens? Vishnu. This is the power of Bhakti Vidya. Will always trayate mahato bhaya, from the greatest fear it will deliver you, and material Vidya will take you to the greatest fear. Now what did Kach get? 1,000 years of service, 1,000 years brahmacharya, 1,000 years wasted, and you got a curse that whatever you learned, you'll forget. He comes back, and there is a great welcome for Kach. Kach, Hari Bol! We heard that you got the mantra. We are so proud of you. Papa कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा. Greswazi is happy. बेटा जो mantra मैं नहीं सीख सका वो तू सीख के आ रहे. Wow, my dear son, I'm proud of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Should we try the mantra? Should we kill somebody here? Try the mantra? Hey, don't try. There was a twist in the climax. I forgot the mantra. I was cursed by Devayani because I refused to marry her. That is what happened, and therefore the demigods had another Ishtagoshti. And there they decided, now let's go to Lord Narayana. And that is when Lord Vishnu said, Chalo Sagar Manthan karo. Yeah. So this is the difference between spiritual education and material education. That is why Sri Caitanya Bhagavata was teaching us that we should choose a pure devotee guru and only beg the guru to cast his merciful glance upon us so that we can float in the ocean of Krishna Prem. Nothing else. Nothing else matters in this world. Hari Bol. Only bhakti. Please repeat after me. Prema dhana bina vyartha. Daridra jivana. Dasa kare vetan mora. Deha prema dhana. Sri Caitanya Bhagavata that Krishna prema dhana bina vyartha daridra jivan. Without Krishna prema, this life is useless. Impoverished, useless. Therefore, hey Krishna, dasa kari, make me your servant, and vetam more deha prem dhan. And in salary, give me Krishna prem dhan, the wealth of Krishna prem. Prema pumartho. Thank you very much, devotees. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Are there any questions?
So you had said in the beginning that these transcendental pastimes live in sound. So by hearing them, we actually can be experiencing them. So what about, does it have to be out loud sound? Like suppose we're reading the Caitanya Bhagavata or anything. So does that count as well? Because are we hearing it in our head? Or does it have to be actually in the calm sound?
Both are possible. When we simply silently read Sri Caitanya Charitamrita, then the leelas, the pastimes, are playing on the platform of our mind, Manas Patal. They are happening, but in the mind. And when they are spoken out loud, they are happening in sound. So there's a different, because Hari Katha is transcendental, it has no limitation. Just like Krishna can appear in water as Ganga or Caranamrita, Krishna can appear as a stone, Shaligram Bhagwan or Govardhan Shila. Similarly, Harikatha can appear in the mind of the listener, as Bhishma Dev says in Bhishma Stuti, that one of the different forms of Krishna is the form conceived in the mind of the pure devotee. So that Leela also can manifest in the mind. So this both are possible. Sound also and mind also. Hare Krishna.
Just a little minor. There are several words with AI, like Haila and Laya, and some I heard many people saying Haila, or so is it pronounced Haila or Haila?
Great question. Actually, I also don't know Bengali or Sanskrit. So we have some. Anybody who knows Bengali here? Haribol, Prabhuji, please. Can you respond to Mataji's question?
HAI. There were like 6 different words with HAI. So is it Haila or Haila?
Hoila.
With the O.
Hoila.
Hoila. Mataji also there. Hoila. Thank you. I also learned something. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Kamalini. Yes.
It's just a little low.
Prabhuji, so when the leelas are going on here through sound vibration, then why is this Kali Yuga so drastically progressing?
Could you repeat the question?
Ashtasaki Mataji is asking a question that if the pastimes of Lord Krishna are happening in sound vibration, because so much Harikatha is going on all over the world, then why Kali Yuga is progressing so rapidly? Haripat Prabhu? Where is Haripat Prabhu? Golok Vasini Mataji? Namit. Is there Wi-Fi in your house? Why I am not connected? Why I cannot tap into it? Why I cannot download things? Why I cannot browse the internet? Because I am not connected to the Wi-Fi. So Harikatha is happening, but if we don't tap into it, then we lose access. We miss out. Even though it is there. Very good. So Guru, Gauranga, devotees, they teach us how to tune into the right frequency. And then the Leela is playing constantly. Srila Prabhupada would go on a morning walk and he would see bird droppings under a tree. And Srila Prabhupada would point his cane and say, "Look, bird droppings, what do you learn?" And devotee said, that means birds, they ate and then they... No, you learn that Krishna is everywhere. Krishna is everywhere? How? Bird droppings are there, means birds are there. So we see Wi-Fi is there. I agree. So even from mundane things, Srila Prabhupada could connect it to spiritual truths. That just like the bird droppings are there, which means we can surmise that, oh, there must be birds sitting on the branches of the tree. So Prabhupada would say that there is beauty in this world, there is order in this world. That means there is a person who is setting the rules. There is a person who is in control. There is a creator. That is Krishna. So everything reminds one of Krishna when we have that vision. Sthavar jangam dekhe, na dekhe tara murti, sarvatra hai nija ishtadeva spurti. Yomam pashyati sarvatra, sarvam chamai pashyati, tasyam na pranashami, sachamai na pranashyati. When we have that vision, that training, then we can see Krishna everywhere and everything. Prabhupada said even if someone is drinking alcohol, what do you tell them? Yeah, you tell Hare Krishna. When you tell them that this taste of water is Krishna. Very good. Rasam also gone there. So in this way, Prabhupada teaches us that in everything we can see Krishna. If we have the necessary training and consciousness. Just like the Wi-Fi. Some are connected. Haripatra was connected. But he didn't give me the password, so I'm not connected. They say home is where the Wi-Fi is. Haribol. Somehow at Aditya Narayan Prabhu's house, my Wi-Fi connected. Maybe you have the same modem as a... So like that. Is that okay? That makes sense? Wi-Fi example? Very good.
Prabhuji,
Hare Krishna.
in this story, right, the Mahaprabhu chose his guru.
Hmm.
You said he met other big, pandits also, but he accepted, he chose.
Shri Ishwar Puri Maharaj.
So in reality, does the guru choose the sishyas, or the sishya get to choose the gurus?
Both ways. Like a relationship, it is both ways. The disciple also chooses the guru, and the guru also chooses the disciple. That's called match. It's called a match. So like that.
Okay.
Sri Ishwar Puri was attracted to Nimai Pandita, and Nimai Pandita was attracted to Ishwar Puri. That's called a match. Guru disciple match. Very good.
Thank you.
Not that match. Match. Very good. Not mismatch, match. Very good. Is that okay, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. So it's both ways. Yes, madam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So my question is, before you said that it's like Wi-Fi connection, so people that are tuned in and people that are like into it, like Krishna consciousness, they can understand and listen and understand. But then how does, if you like outside and you do sankirtan in like the public, or if you do book distribution, if they're not like tuned in, then it won't reach to them. So like how?
When we go out on Harinam Sankirtan or book distribution, the mercy is flowing. And different people will receive different degrees of mercy depending on how receptive they are. For example, someone has nothing to do with these bunch of devotees with mridangas and kartals and singing Hare Krishna. They have nothing to do. They are just walking, doing their own stuff. But because they heard the holy name, they will be benefited. Ya nama shruti matrena puman bhavati nirmala. They will become purified to some degree just by passively hearing the holy name. So they got some benefit. Everybody will benefit. But those who tune into it, those who come, hey, what is that book? Oh, this is Bhagavad Gita as it is, please read. Okay, I'll take it. Here is $10 donation. Or here is $50 donation and give me the package, 5 books package. So they will make more advancement. And more advancement if they read it. Even more if they join a Bhakti Vriksha. Even more they start coming to temple, they start chanting, they start practicing. So we make advancement to the degree we accept it. When Srila Prabhupada was asked by his disciples, how can we express our gratitude to you, Srila Prabhupada? You have given us so much, you have saved us. Srila Prabhupada said, simply accept what I have come to give you and share it with others. So to the degree we accept it and share, to that degree we will make advancement. But no matter what they do, some benefit everyone will get. If they simply touch the Bhagavad Gita, see the Bhagavad Gita, hold the Bhagavad Gita, even if they look at someone like you who's wearing Gopichandan Tilak, that is also Sukriti. Shastra says, just by looking at someone's face who has a tilak on their forehead, a Vaishnava tilak, we make advancement. So when devotees go out, there is no doubt. Entire apex, this city, Holy Spring. Holy Springs will become holy. The spring of holiness will flow when devotees go out, for sure. Now, how much they will soak in the holiness, that will depend on their free will.
So even if they were passively here, it doesn't necessarily mean that they'll get connected automatically.
They will get some benefit. Some benefit they will 100% get. Famous pastime in Detroit Temple. Srila Prabhupada arrived at Detroit Temple, big Harinam at the airport. Airport authorities thought this was an utter nuisance, that people are throwing flower petals on the floor in the airport and jumping up and down to receive the Swami from India. To demonstrate their abhorrence for these devotees who every day come and do kirtan and sell books and such a nuisance, these people, when Prabhupada was passing with his disciples with the kirtan, they did like this. Just to show how much they detest these devotees. They're standing like this in front of Prabhupada. Prabhupada is walking. And Prabhupada commented to his followers, it's too late. The holy name already entered their ears. Because they heard the holy name did this. Prabhupada said, too late. The name has already entered. So some benefit everybody will get. Either in this life or the future lifetimes. So when devotees, just by existing and doing what they do, they are benefiting the world. Haribol.
So, it sounds like you're recommending that devotees, when they go out and go to the doctor or shop or any time, come out in your full Vaishnav dress, tilak, the whole 9 yards. Is that
Depends on the time, place, and circumstances. For example, the place where I work, my boss told me not to wear tilak. He said that it distracts the patients, or the patients may think you are weird, or they may question your competence, or they may have some prejudice against you. So better you don't wear tilak. So I just put water tilak, invisible tilak, or I just sometimes just chant the mantras to invoke the presence of the Lord. And like that. So it depends on the time, place, and circumstances. If someone is allowing, then one can wear tilak or Vaishnava clothes. But one thing that we never give up is the kanthimala. Once Akbar told in his court that from tomorrow no one will wear tilak in my assembly. Because in Akbar's assembly, some were Vaishnavas, some were Hindus, some were Muslims. Akbar said, from tomorrow no one will wear tilak. Anybody who comes to the assembly with tilak, their head will be severed from their body. Farmana, made it a declaration. Nobody in the court will wear tilak. And all the Hindus got scared and nobody wore. But there was one Vaishnava called Madhusudan Acharya. He put even more prominent tilak than normally did. Big, thick tilak, and he went next day. And Akbar said, hey, you didn't get the farmana? You didn't get the memo? Not to put tilak? Zoop! He drew his sword in front of Akbar. He said, I am willing to fight and die, but you will have to kill me before this tilak is erased from my forehead. Akbar said, you alone can put tilak from tomorrow. But I was testing. Akbar said, I was testing how much faith you have. You can put, others will not. Because we have so much faith. So that faith we should have. Hari Bol. We'll have, yes.
So,
Krish.
Hare Krishna,
No.
you were explaining about the tapping into the connection for the Wi-Fi. So how do we know? Actually, I have two questions. So how do we know if we are tapped into it? If we're tapped into the connection? And then the second question is also that you were describing the pastime how Mahaprabhu met Ishwar Puri and recognized him as Guru. So how can we know who is Guru? Who is our Guru?
First question, we will know that we are tapping into the right frequency of spiritual life because we will feel two things. One, we will feel that Radha Krishna are very wonderful, very sweet, very lovable. And we will feel that material life is useless, tasteless, fraught with danger. And Radha Krishna Bhakti is Ananda Bodhivardhanam. It increases pleasure more and more at every step. When these two feelings come, Radha Krishna appear very dear and materialistic life appears very, very distasteful. That means you are connected in the right frequency. Haribol, your Wi-Fi network is strong. Haribol. And second question, how do we know who is our Guru? It's a question of love. It's an internal thing. You will just know it. I don't have to ask you, Krish, do you love your father? I have this question in my mind. Do you love your father? I may question, but you have no doubt. I love my father. How do you know you love your father? Well, I just know it. It's an internal thing. I can feel it in the heart. So when you meet your Guru, the Guru's words, the Guru's Kirtan, the Guru's Vani, Guru's Katha, Guru's surrender to Srila Prabhupada, Guru's absorption in Krishna consciousness will attract your heart. When you hear the Hari Katha of your Guru, you will feel newer and newer realizations. You will feel closer to Krishna. You will feel distant from materialism. And you will see the symptoms in your Gurudev. Shanti Ravyatha Kalatvam, Viraktir Manashunyata, Asha Pattam Samutkantha, Nama Gane Sadaruchi, Asatistha Guna Khyane, Pritistha Vasatistha. You will see these characteristics in your Guru. Described in Sri Caitanya Charitamrita. Shanti, very, very merciful, not disturbed. Avyatha Kalatvam, They never waste their time. Virakti, they are detached from materialism. Mana Shunyata, they are not running after recognition, distinction, adoration, glorification. Asha Bhattam, they are always hopeful. You meet them and you feel very hopeful in bhakti. Yes, I think I can also do it. Not that you meet them, oh my God, it's impossible. Task bhaktis. So, I think I better run away. Asha Bhattam, you will feel greatly inspired by meeting them. Samutkantha, and they are always very eager for Krishna. Namagane Sada Ruchi. Like unless you give them 1 hour slot to speak Harikatha, they will speak for 2 hours. And you have to show them the watch. Namagane Sada Ruchi. Asaktistat Gunakhyane. They are always very eager to glorify Krishna. And Pritistad Vasati Sthale. They will have great attraction for Vrindavan Dham. Every year, they will beg their boss. Like our Devotee Prabhu. 6 weeks, please! Vrindavan Captain. Purushottam, please! Haribol. So when you see these qualities, you should know that this is a pure devotee. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada. When his health would deteriorate, take me to Vrindavan. Vrindavan is my home. Pritistha Vasati Sthale. He wants to stay at Krishna's place. Haribol. Prabhupada said, Vrindavan is my home. Yes, beta. Last question. So you have to Kirtan also. Haribol. Is that okay, Chris? That answers your questions?
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you for such an amazing class. My question was that Kach went to Shukracharya on the order of his father, and he served so sincerely, yet his intention wasn't so benevolent towards the demons, because he wanted the Sanjeevani mantra to help benefit the demigods. So how is it that he was able to serve so sincerely when inside the point of the service was to ultimately hurt Shukracharya's disciples? Is it just his effect of the story? I was just a little confused on that.
So the unfortunate reality of this world is material motivations and spiritual motivations both are very powerful. How much do materialistic people work hard to climb up the corporate ladder or get into the academic institution of their choice? They burn the proverbial midnight lamp. They stay awake at night, they slog it out, they work very hard. What is their motivation for working so hard? Material things, material pursuits. And devotees, sometimes, 4 rounds remaining. Now, instead of chanting bad quality sleepy rounds, I will chant 20 rounds tomorrow. Now 4 rounds repeatedly. Carry forward, carry over. You see? So who is more motivated? The materialist. Srimad Narad Muni says in Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, or 10th canto, that actually I feel that the demons are more Krishna conscious than we devotees. Gopya kama bhayat tamso. Dvesha is chaitanya nripa. He says that Gopya kama, the gopis attend Krishna because of their love for him. Bhayat tamso, and kamsa attend Krishna by just fearing. And Dvesha is chaitanya nripa. The Chedi Naresh, Shishupal, he attended Krishna by Dvesh, by hating Krishna, by envying Krishna. Narad Muni says, sometimes I feel these demons are more Krishna conscious than us. We have to think of Krishna. These demons are naturally always thinking of Krishna, even though in enmity. Like that. So both the motives are very powerful. Material motives are powerful, spiritual motives are powerful. Devotee means we have Anukullena Krishna. We have motives favorable for Krishna, spiritual motives, and we follow. But we will see that devotees are using their motivation, power of motivation in spiritual pursuits. Materialists are using that same motivated energy in material pursuits. Both are very powerful. Kach was severely materially motivated. That out of material motivation he observed brahmacharya 1000 years. Menially served 1000, risked his life. There are terrorists who risk their lives, isn't it? What is motivating them? Like that. Very good.
Like in our spiritual life, there should be no dupliciousness. That's
No.
right.
Because bhakti is all about motives. Srila Prabhupada says if we are sincere and we don't have ulterior motives, then we'll get Krishna. Saralta hi rakha hoga. Bhavagrahi Janardhan, yesterday we saw. So bhav is most important. If the bhav is materially motivated, then Krishna will not be pleased. He accepts our bhav. So bhav should be pure. Hari Bol. La Kirtan? No?
Yes, sir.
Hare Krishna. So, thank you so much, Prabhuji. Such wonderful Gaur Katha and also Hari Katha. The story of Kach, I think we'll always remember the story. And if you are a visual person, then the graphic impressions will be in your mind. But thank you so much, Prabhu. Such a beautiful pastime, and we are always like just sitting in your Katha feels so enlivened, so enriched in our Krishna consciousness. So we are very, very grateful to you for this wonderful Harikatha. So let's express our gratitude by loudly chanting. His Grace Adi Gadadhara Prabhu ki Hare Krishna.
His Grace Aditya Narayan Prabhu ki
Hare Krishna. So
Haripad Prabhu's Wi-Fi ki
Hare Krishna. So, just a couple announcements before we'll have Kirtan. How many of you here use Veda-based.io? Those who are reading Shastra. So, one devotee, a very disciple of, dear disciple of Srila Prabhupada, His Grace Ekanath Prabhu, who lived in Prabhupada village. Actually, he just passed away yesterday. And he is actually the main, let's say, mastermind behind the whole database. And he was the one who actually took the task of cataloging and making sure that all Prabhupada's, recorded audio was transcribed. So he offered this seva so that we all are benefited. So yesterday he actually passed away from a heart attack in Prabhupada village. It's not too far from here. So we want to express our prayers and gratitude to Prabhu for all his wonderful seva, and we have been using Veda-based very frequently, and it's all glories to Prabhu. I wanted to request Mother Kamini to share some.
So on my way home last night, I saw popped up on my screen that I had a text from Madan Mohan Mohini, and she lives in Prabhupada village and very old devotee. Her husband had started the temple in Germany, and I said, "Oh, that's unusual. She doesn't write too often." So then I got home, and she said, "I have some sad and shocking news that Ekanath Prabhu passed away from heart failure, and we're all devastated." So Ekanath Prabhu, he was a brahmachari, and from the beginning he worked for the BBT. I know he was in Bombay for a while. He's from the Netherlands originally, and very serious devotee. And so later on, So this archives, we're so indebted because when it first came out, it cost $600 to get the database, and now everybody has access to it. And do you know that there are vaults all over the country? I'm not sure how many. I believe something like 5 or 6, where these are all of Prabhupada's writings, every single thing that's recorded, even in Bengali and Hindi, whatever other languages, everything is in these vaults. So even if there's like a nuclear bomb, they will not be destroyed. So that kind of like the Matsya avatar, saving the Vedas. So all of Prabhupada's works are secured because of him. He went and found the places where these can be built. I know Aditya works for the military, and they have these underground shelters and all of that. So he was a very jolly devotee. He used to always post jokes on Facebook, and he's very light-headed. He has 2 children,
son and daughter, and his son has a son, and his daughter has a daughter. And he was a good cook too. He taught my husband his secret famous recipe of sweet rice. It's half whipping cream and half milk and sugar. So that was like his signature prep for every festival. He always made the sweet rice, and we know that this is like BBT, like just how this is really the most important service for the ISKCON movement, that we all have these books, and that was his heart and soul. So yeah. But one thing I thought, what a great lesson, because this is the decade of tears, as Satchidananda Swami framed it, that almost all of us will be passing away within the next 10 years. Prabhupada's disciples, where most of us are in our 70s, and now quite a few are in their 80s, approaching 80. So it's not it's not such a shock, because we already have warning. Unlike right in the hospital, they tell them, "Don't worry, we're going to find cures," and like kind of try to give people the illusion that they're going to live forever. But we're so fortunate that right from the beginning, we have this knowledge that this body is temporary, and at the same time we think, well, I have time, I'll get everything in order before I die. But this was a great lesson that we can die very suddenly. We know many devotees have died, in car accidents or whatever. Ladini, Shakti, they were shot to death, and in Africa, like so many ways. So we don't have time. So I thought, what a great lesson. Like I personally had a heart attack 2 years ago, and that any time we can die. So this is it's not such a shock when we're in our 70s, especially. It's a very great shock, when somebody young dies. I mean, more, but we expect it. We're expecting it, so we should all get ready for it. And I know most of you are young, but before you know it, you're going to be old as well. So anyway, but we can remember Eknath and pray for his family, for the grief they must be experiencing, especially, again, like when someone's dying, like, somebody has cancer and you're preparing, but when it happens very suddenly, it is a shock.
So to express our gratitude and pray for Eknath Prabhu and his family, let's 3 times chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. In mood of gratitude, thanking Prabhu and remembering Prabhu for all his glorious services, and praying for all the blessings. So let's loudly chant 3 times.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
His Grace Eknath Prabhu ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada, all the disciples ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Okay, so we'll have Kirtan, and then after Kirtan, only Prasadam. And the next program will be this evening at 6 p.m. And this is really our life. We just come, have nice Harikatha, have Kirtan, have Prasadam, and then again repeat. All right, that's our life. That's what we really relish. That's our gift that Srila Prabhupada has given us. So 6 p.m. we'll start with the next Katha at Parikshit Prabhu's house. It's right behind. So it's not too far from here. I think FX. 20 minutes from here.
One thing I noticed now, when devotees are buying houses, they're looking for where's a big open space. That's like the main thing they're looking for in a new house.
So I was seeing we can do this all the way from here to Murari Chaitanya Prabhu right at the door. Hare Krishna. So thank you everyone for joining. And so we'll have Kirtan now.